Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to achieve the clean girl makeup look that's perfect for a fresh, natural appearance. Plus I'll be sharing some tips on how to cover blemishes while keeping your skin looking flawless. Let's get started. The first step is always prep your skin. Start with a clean face, then apply an hydrating moisturizer to ensure your skin is well nourished. This helps to create a smooth base for your makeup. So I'm going to be spraying essence, and that has lots of glowy skincare product in it, and you guys can see how my skin is looking afterwards. Then next I am going to be applying a primer. This primer has a sticking finishing, like it has a gripping finishing, and it's really good for your foundation, make it stay in place for a long time. So because I want to keep the oil that usually come out in my T-zone area, I'm going to be going ahead with oil controlling primer. Then afterwards, to add some glow, I'm going with liquid illuminator, and I'm applying that at the highest point of my face. That's my cheekbone, my forehead. So for the blemish side, I'm going to be using a color corrector that works perfectly for a black or a dark spot. Then I'm going with a concealer that is a lot thicker than my foundation. I'm going to place it on the spot, then I'll feather it around so it looks seamless. Then on top of my skin, I am using a tinted moisturizer, but this tinted moisturizer is 70% of foundation pigment and like 30 or 40% of skincare products. You will see how my skin is looking really dewy and really glowy and really healthy. Then afterwards, I'm going ahead to contour. I'm using that contour, as you guys can see, it has like an olive undertone, more like a natural undertone, and I like the fact that it's not so harsh on my skin. Then after that, I'm going to be applying a liquid bronzer on top of that, and that will add warmth and nice glow onto my skin as well. Then I'm going ahead to highlight. I'm just going to be I'm going to be doing my thing, reverse contour, and just placing the lighter products where I will naturally like to bring forward. Then I am blending them out seamlessly with a damp beauty sponge. So I'm going to take my time to blend out really well. So as I'm blending, I will also go ahead and use because the beauty sponge I use in applying my foundation is different from the one I'm using to blend out the highlighting product. Then on top of that, before setting my under eye, I'm going with a creamy blush, and I'm using a pink and orange. I like to combine this color just because of the way it appears on my skin. It's really beautiful. Then I'm going ahead to blend out my under eye just to cancel out any creases. Then I'll be going ahead to set my under eye with a compact powder. If you noticed, guys, you will see I first of all place that at the lower part of my nose side before going directly under my eye. The excess of doing that is to make sure I distribute most of the powder below my under eye, so I don't add too much texture under my eyes. Then after blending that out really well, I'll be going ahead to use a translucent setting powder. And doing this, guys, it just helps my makeup to look light and look very breathable without packing so much product on my skin. Then I'm going ahead to do my brows. If you want a tutorial on how I do my brows, I'm going to be leaving a link on the screen so you guys can check that out. So my brows is perfect, and I had to clean it out. So cleaning my brows out, I'm not going to be intentional about it. I'm just using what I have left in my brush to clean the lower part of my brows and blend it out with my finger. Then on my lid, I'm using the same concealer that I use in covering my spot after concealing. I'm using that on my lid. I'm using that concealer because it's in my skin tone. So, I mean, if you're looking at doing a clean girl makeup look, you don't want to apply eyeshadow that is going to be in people's face, use a concealer that's in your skin tone. So when you place the eyeshadow on it, it's not going to be as bright and as pigmented as if you had used a typical white eyeshadow primer. So I'm going to use a neutral eyeshadow, a matte texture. I'm putting that all over my lid, all the way to my crease area. And this part here, what I did there was to add depth. You can see the difference. So I just basically placed a darker shade of brown in my crease, directly in my crease, and I winged it out towards my brow tail. That would give my eyes a nice shape. It will make that part look recede. It will make that part look recede, and my lid will be brought forward, and that will just really make it look nice and complement each other. Then I went into a lighter shade of eyeshadow and placed that in my inner part of my eyes. Then for this part, I'm using a white primer. That's the shadow primer. Then I went to replicate what I did on my lid at the lower part of my lashes, and I just basically blend it out. And I went ahead with mascara. I already had a lash on before this tutorial, so there was no need to apply mascara there. And if you don't want to apply lashes, just use a mascara, it is fine. Then I'm going ahead to use a lip stain just once. I'm not going to be making it so much. Then I'm using a brown pencil on top of that, blend it really well. And on top of this, I'm going with a gloss, a tinted gloss. I love this tinted gloss a lot. It has like a lilac. And to keep your makeup in place, you want to seal it down with a sealing spray. And there you have it, guys. This is a breathable, fresh, clean girl makeup look for any event, for any occasion, for any day, anytime, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this look down in the comment section. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe for more makeup tutorials like this. Bye, guys.